Old age poverty is feminine, I learned recently. So I thought I should share with you in this brief webinar one of my most efficient tools to create your personal wealth. You are probably all familiar with it, but you might not have applied it in this context. Hello, my name is Monika Sturm. I'm a women's finance coach. My mission is to help you to become a confident and independent investor to reach financial freedom and security. In my webinars, I share with you knowledge on how to manage your personal finances. I also give you insight into the financial markets and products from an investor perspective. My secret wealth building weapon. This is our topic today. Old age poverty is feminine, I learned recently. So I thought I should share with you in this brief webinar one of my most efficient tools to create your personal wealth. You are all probably familiar with it, but you might not have applied it in this context. Personally, I have used the secret wealth building weapons since my days at university, more than 30 years ago. It's proven very effective and reassuring. While I was studying finance and accounting at uni in Austria, I was also working at the reception of a business hotel on weekends. It was great fun, and I also earned a little salary. That little extra income gave me great financial freedom. I could spend it on whatever I liked, some new clothes, shoes, a present, a holiday, an evening out, whatever I desired. With this extra income, I was independent and never had to worry if I'd get by with my monthly allowance my parents gave me, and never had to ask for more. In a nutshell, I had financial freedom and independence, and that made me happy. In my favorite lectures on finance at uni, I had learned that a major factor of building wealth is time. So I decided not to spend my whole salary every month, but to start building my financial independence. But now, what was my secret weapon to make me save every month and not to overspend when in shopping mood? My secret weapon is called standing instruction, or gyro, or recurring transfer, as it's called in Singapore. It is an instruction a bank account holder gives to his or her bank to pay a set amount at regular intervals to another account. It is a service that every bank offers, either via online banking or regular banking. And I'm pretty sure most of you have used it before for other regular payments. It served me well for 20 years to build my financial freedom. Now, how does it work? You need 2 bank accounts, a monthly income of some kind, and perseverance. The income can be salary or household money or other regular income. You calculate your monthly expenses. For this, you can use my household budget calculation sheet, which you receive for free when signing up on my website. The link to my website you find below the video. Then you deduct your monthly expenses from your monthly income and determine the amount of monthly savings you can afford or you would like to achieve. In your online banking or at your bank, you set up a monthly standing instruction from your current account into your savings account, or another current account. That works as well. This is step number 1 on your way to building your wealth. This trick automates your monthly savings. It is much less stressful as you do not have to remember every month to transfer money into your savings account. It is also less frustrating as you never have to think about how much money is left in your account for savings. Whatever amount is left in your current account, you can spend happily on whatever your heart desires. It is an effective way to deal with one's weaker self. In the next step, you would want to grow your savings. When I was a student and of course later as full-time employee, I left my savings in a fixed deposit. At that time, you would earn a decent interest above the inflation rate. So I was able to benefit from the wonder of compounding without much effort. These days, this is not possible though, as interest rates are close to zero. Nowadays, you have to invest into securities or funds to earn a return above inflation rate. So in step 2, you take a look at your savings account. If you have already a larger amount at your disposal, you just want to deduct at least 3 to 6 months worth of regular expenses. This amount you leave in your savings account for emergencies. If you are just starting to save for your future financial independence, then you want to first fill up your emergency fund. After you have saved sufficient monies for emergency, you can start allocating your monthly savings into an investment plan. That is, you buy monthly for a fixed amount shares of ETFs or mutual funds or single shares. By repeating this every month over an extended period, you benefit from the dollar cost averaging method. If you receive a salary increase or manage to reduce your expenses, you increase the monthly amount in your standing instruction. Now let me explain a bit more in detail what dollar cost averaging is. It's an investment strategy where you invest a set amount at regular intervals. This method has the advantage that you do not have to decide when and at which price to invest one lump sum, but you invest equal amounts over a period. More units of an investment are purchased when the price is low and less units when the price is high. Eventually, this gives you an average purchase price of an investment without the headache to decide when to enter the market. It helps you to even out the volatility in the market. In the example here, you see an investor who bought shares for $1,000 at the beginning of each month over a period of 11 months. When the price was higher, the number of shares bought was lower. When the price was lower, the number of shares purchased was higher. The average price the investor paid over 11 months was $61 for 178 units. This method saves the investor the headache of deciding when to go into the market. Again, you can set one or several standing instructions to buy into one or more investment plans for a fixed amount monthly from your broker or bank. If you are an experienced investor, you can do the same for single shares. If you are a novice investor, you can start with one fund savings plan or ETF savings plan. However, please ensure that you diversify your investments to reduce risk. Depending on the monthly amount, you also have to consider the annual charges of the fund and the brokerage fee. ETFs are usually cheaper and more suitable for smaller investment amounts. Applying this dollar cost averaging method prevents the headache of market timing and volatility. Also, if you experience a financial bottleneck, most investment plans and all standing instructions can be intermitted. Using standing instructions is the most reliable way to outwit your weaker self into regular savings. You no longer have to think about what you can spend every month, since everything which is left in your current account can be spent. As a general guideline, you want to save a minimum of 10% of your annual gross income. However, having said that, of course the percentage depends on your personal financial goals and your age as well. I have come to the end of my presentation now. I hope you like my secret wealth building weapon, and it will help you on your path to financial freedom and security, as it has helped me. As always, I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions, please leave them below in the comments or send me an email. If you would like to learn more about how you can grow your savings and my long-term personal experiences in the financial markets can help you, please sign up for more webinars on my website, which I also link below. Please also take the time to read the disclaimer here. Thank you for watching and happy investing. Your women's finance coach, Monika Sturm.